Guys, I'm not going to go over everything that's in this article because it's way too long. I'll leave a link. Go check it out. You've got the suspicions just like everybody else in this country. Trump is not who he says he is. Like Obama saying that he was born in the United States. And everybody knew that was a bold-faced lie. Since we know that Hillary Clinton is, we also know Donald Trump said all the right things, well, many of the right things on the campaign trail. And we believe that Trump was not an established insider. We all know that Trump promised to drain the swamp, reduce American out-of-control deficit spending, protect the Second Amendment, get America out of endless foreign wars, terminate taxpayer funding for Planned Parenthood, overturn Roe versus Wade, and build a wall on the southern border that Mexico would pay for in order to stop the flow of illegal immigration into America. So after 2 years, even though he had the House of Congress and so on, they didn't get a doggone thing done. He says, forgive me, but this stinks to high heaven. For a brief comment about the border, the drama regarding a partial government shutdown in an ensued public theater by actors from both parties is quite nauseating. Republicans had control of both houses of Congress and the White House for 2 years. Why wasn't money appropriated for the wall then? Why was there no government shutdown over the lack of funding for the border wall then? Why wait until the Democrats take over the House to shut down partially the federal government and to threaten to declare a state of national emergency? You know, Trump's immediate withdrawal from Syria, it was a bunch of crap. Our troops are still fighting in Syria, and not only based in Syria, but they're using bases in Iraq as launching pads for military incursions to Syria. Of course, promised he was going to close all this stuff down, but none of these promises he's kept. We got an endless war in Afghanistan and Somalia. We got U.S. troops stationed in 160 countries. Well, I'm going to get down here, people, to where it says Barr. William Barr. Barr's Korea. He was a full-time CIA operative recruited by Langley out of high school starting in 1971. Barr's youth career goal was to head the CIA. His assignment to the China Directive, okay, so on. He was also close to the CIA operative George H. Bush. His accomplishments included CIA, Cuban Bay of Pigs, Asia, CIA operatives, Viet Cong, Golden Triangle narcotics, Nixon's foreign war policy, Henry Kissinger, and the Watergate operation. Then, when George Bush became CIA director in '76, Barr joined the CIA's legal office in Bush's inner circle, and worked alongside Bush longtime CIA enforcers Theodore, Ted Shackley, Felix Rodriguez, Thomas Klein, and others, several of whom were involved in the Bay of Pigs, John F. Kennedy assassination, and numerous other Southeast Asian operations from the Phoenix program to Golden Triangle narcotic trafficking. Barr also stonewalled and destroyed the Church Committee investigating into CIA abuses. Barr stonewalled and stopped inquiries into the CIA bombing and assassination of the Chilean opposition leader Orlando Letler. He joined the Bush intelligence team during the Bush vice president under Ronald Reagan. Okay, you get this? Barr was also a key player in the Iran-Contra operations, the most important member of the apparatus. He also managed the operation while fixing the legal end and ensuring that all operatives could do their job without fear of exposure or arrest. Yeah. Barr left Washington, went through the rotary door corporate world with numerous dictators and council positions for major companies. 2007, again 2017, Barr was counsel for politically connected international law firm of Kirkland and Ellis. Among other notable attorneys and alumni are Kenneth Starr, John Bolton, Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, and numerous Trump administration attorneys. Okay? Jeffrey Epstein, Mitt Romney, Bain Capital. Okay. That ain't enough. Here's something else. He was also a co-conspirator in the murders of Vicky and Sammy Weaver at Ruby Ridge, Idaho. You guys got to read this. You've got to read this. I'll put a link to it. I'm not going to go on and on. Update yourself. Find out what the living hell is going on in this country right before your eyes, and then in the cloak of darkness. This is good. This is by a guy named Chuck Baldwin. Guys, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll put a link below.